Once upon a time, in a cozy forest, two hungry bears named Hank and Ben lived together in a snug cave. They were best friends and shared everything, from their adventures to their meals. One beautiful summer morning, the bright sun woke up Hank and Ben. They stretched their paws and realized they were really hungry. Their tummies grumbled loudly. It seemed they had both woken up with big appetites. Hank said, "Ben, my dear friend, let's go on an adventure to find food today. We'll search for the most delicious treats and enjoy them together." Ben's eyes sparkled with excitement as he happily replied, "That sounds like a great plan, Hank. We'll make this the best feast ever." Hank found a bush full of juicy berries, and his paws shook with excitement as he imagined the burst of flavor from the berries. Meanwhile, Ben discovered a beehive with sweet honey inside, and his mouth watered at the thought of the sticky golden honey on his tongue. But then, they both realized they had only found enough for one of them to eat. Hank looked at Ben and said, "Ben, my friend, the berries and honey are both delicious, but it's even more joyful to share. Let's find a way to enjoy them together." Ben agreed with a nod, realizing that their friendship was more important than any individual treat. They decided to gather the berries and honey, dividing them equally so they could both have a taste of each yummy delight. Sitting side by side under a shady oak tree, Hank and Ben enjoyed their shared feast. With every juicy berry and lick of honey, their friendship grew stronger. As they sat there, feeling full and happy, something magical happened. The forest came alive with the sounds of birds chirping and leaves rustling. The animals of the forest, who had been watching Hank and Ben's act of kindness, came out of hiding. The animals brought lots of fruits, nuts, and treats they had gathered. Squirrels came with acorns, rabbits offered fresh greens, and birds sang a sweet song of thanks. The forest had come together, inspired by the bears' generosity. Hank and Ben were filled with joy and gratitude. They realized that their act of sharing had not only brought them closer, but had created a sense of togetherness and friendship throughout the forest. From that day on, Hank and Ben continued to share their meals and adventures with the forest animals. They learned that true happiness comes not from having lots of food, but from the bonds we make and the joy we spread through kindness and sharing. And so, the bears and their forest friends lived happily together, sharing meals, laughter, and love. Their story spread far and wide, inspiring others to be kind and make friends. Remember, dear friends, that sharing can create magic in our lives. Stay tuned for more wonderful stories of friendship and kindness. Let's make the world a better place, one act of sharing at a time. Until we meet again, goodbye.